1981. Listen, long ago is a lot longer ago than some of you guys realize. We've been guessing way too present, way too recent for our last two songs. License to Ill, which was the album that this came off of, was incredibly well received. These guys went from nobody to sort of international phenomena overnight. Rolling Stone magazine famously showcased the song with the now famous headline, "Three Idiots Create a Masterpiece." That was also the headline when Vantage Point was founded. So I thought that was interesting that we've got that. So anyway, 511th greatest rock and roll song of all time. So what do the Beastie Boys tell us about Telecom? Don't get ahead of me. Stay with me. Stay with me. I don't have an AV assistant today. Just stay at home. Here we go. Now, you got to fight for your right to party. And this really comes down to a pretty serious topic, and that is that we know USF reform is coming. We know that if you've got census blocks that are covered by an unsubsidized competitor, that whether you're under the model path or the rate of return path, you're not going to get support for those. Now, on the rate of return path, at least, it's just going to be ICLS. But this is going to be a big, ugly, messy deal. Because obviously a lot of competitors, particularly fixed wireless competitors, I think are going to make claims that are far more aggressive than they can probably deliver in real life for people who need broadband. And so the FCC is going to have what they're calling an expedited challenge process. But expedited is not going to mean easy, and it's not going to mean fun. For those of you who have an unsubsidized competitor in your backyard, and if you haven't researched this, you really should. Find some engineering firm, some consulting firm, somebody who can really get into that data to help tell you that. But this is going to be a mess. Now, we think the way it's going to work is that the FCC is going to publish a big list, thousands and thousands and thousands of census blocks that the Form 477 data indicates are probably covered with an unsubsidized competitor. Now, that'll be generated by the claims of those competitors, right? So there's been no testing of that evidence. So then those competitors get 60 days to, in essence, firm up those claims. On the Form 477s, they never said, hey, we can cover everybody. They just said they can cover one person. Right? So they've got to make a more aggressive claim in the next round. They have to cover 85% of locations in this census block before they kick it out of ICLS support. So once they've made that claim, and nationally, something like half of the rate of return locations, half, are in census blocks where right now Form 477 data indicates that a competitor is there. So if you don't think that this affects you, again, I think you should probably double check it, because half's a big number. Now, we all are going to have 60 days to push back on the claims of the unsubsidized competitors. And that's not going to be a lot of time to do things like field testing and spectrum analysis and checking tower registries. But the FCC, after that 60-day period, is then going to make a determination. And that determination is going to be in place for 7 years. And they're going to make that determination on the basis of the preponderance of the evidence. They're just going to look at their filings, they're going to look at your filings, they're going to make a decision. And so this is, I think, a key issue, and if we want to continue to party, we're going to have to fight for that right.